Hello, welcome to Bluepoint. This video contains 3 parts. In the first part I will show you what you can do with this add-in. In the second part I explain what the add-in is and how you can install it. In the third part I explain how to change the layout of the created chart. Okay. To be able to use the chart, you must first select the desired data, as is usual in Excel. In this case, this week with this data. Then you go to the Bluepoint ribbon and you choose the week chart. If you haven't selected the right data, for instance just the weekdays, and then select the week chart, you get an error, incorrect range selected. And you see the conditions for the range that is necessary to make a good chart. So you can also see that you have a maximum of 7 rows. There are only 7 days in a week. You can do less, for instance, only a work week. We have 5 days and then I want to see the chart. Press the button and I get an option window. I can choose a shape, blocks, pyramids or cylinders. I can choose FX, real 3D, very special in Excel. And I can choose a reflection of the chart. There is also an info tab. When you push this button, you go to YouTube and see the movie you are looking at right now. When you click this button, you go to a playlist of YouTube with all the add-ins from Bluepoint. But I only want to show you this chart. So let's say real 3D with reflection and I want cylinders. Okay, bang, there it is. This chart is much more beautiful than the original charts from Excel. So you see, you can do things with Bluepoint add-ins that will expand your functionalities of Excel. It makes your Excel version a lot more luxurious. And all of this for free, thanks to Bluepoint. Okay, how can you use our add-ins? It may be a bit of work, but you have something beautiful. In the description of this video you will find a link to the add-in. Here. This is a file with the extension of XLAM. The extension is what is after the dot of a file name. That's typical for an Excel add-in. You download the file by right-clicking on the link and choosing Save Link As. Then you're gonna browse on the C disk, Users, then you select your name, your login name, App Data, Roaming, Microsoft, add-ins. Well, there is already an add-in of Bluepoint over here, but I'm gonna save this one also. Save. I get a signal that it can be downloaded securely. I have to click on the arrow and tell them to keep the file. Then I'm going to the location of the file, show in folder, and here we are. I have to indicate that I trust this file. I do that by right-clicking on the file name, go to the properties, and here I see unblock. I forgot to check that, and click OK. That indicates that you trust this file. So that is, you trust us. The add-in is now available to you, but it still needs to be activated. You do that by starting Excel, go to File Options, then select Add-ins, check that this is Excel add-ins, not another one. Click Go. Here we can activate add-ins and disable them, but I'm gonna activate this one. Click OK. And now we already have the add-ins available to us. You will see that the charts from Bluepoint are much nicer and clearer than the charts that are supplied as standard with Excel. It's a huge job to make these add-ins and the instruction videos. If you appreciate our work, please show this by liking this video. This encourages us to develop more add-ins that you can use again. You can also subscribe to our channel, possibly with a signal, so you can receive a notification when a new add-in is available. Thanks in advance for liking. Okay, how can I adjust the layout of the Bluepoint charts? It's very simple, but it works a little bit different than you are used to. Let's create a chart from this data. I take blocks. Let's say I want the labels to be yellow. How do I change that? I select the chart. Look at the name, Bluepoint Graphic 4. Right click my sheet. Select Unhide and unhide the same sheet as the chart name. So Bluepoint Graphic 4. OK. This is the same chart as this one. I want these blocks to be yellow. I make this one yellow and this one light yellow, and do that for all the blocks the same way. Well, you understand the meaning of it. Let's go look at our own chart, and we see it has changed too. So you can do everything with the chart you want. But when you are finished, please don't forget to hide the sheet again. Easy, or not? It's a huge job to make these add-ins and the instruction videos. If you appreciate our work, please show this by liking this video. This encourages us to develop more add-ins that you can use again. You can also subscribe to our channel, possibly with a signal, so you can receive a notification when a new add-in is available. Thanks in advance for liking.